Hello Year 5 and welcome to Friday's tutorial with me, Mr. Bristow. This is for all groups. Today you are looking at, can I edit and perform a battle speech? Now yesterday you spent a long time crafting, hopefully, your battle speech, and today is your chance to make sure it is as polished as it can be. So step one in order to do that is to make sure that you are editing your spelling, punctuation, and check that it makes sense, because there's going to be nothing worse than if you read a word out or say a sentence and it doesn't make sense, because that is going to switch your audience off. If you say something strange or that doesn't quite make sense, they're going to be like, oh, what's this person talking about? I don't want to listen anymore. So I would pause the video now and take your time to make sure that your spelling, punctuation, and your writing in general makes sense. Hopefully you've done that now, and we can move into the next section, our step 2 edit, where you're going to take away, you are going to replace, and you are going to add to this. Now, what's really important is these two. Have you used powerful words, and have you actually convinced your troops that they should fight? And if the answer to either of those is no, then we need to be changing things. So take away. What are we going to take away? Well, originally, when I modelled this yesterday, I don't really like these brutes. I don't think it really fits. And I don't really think calling these people tremendous is going to work. I might say a piece of music is tremendous, but I'm not going to call my fellow Spartans tremendous. So what could I replace it with? So we cannot lose to, well, I want to convince them to fight. So to these evil Trojans. Because if I paint them in a really bad picture, then it's going to make these people want to fight more. So Spartans, you have trained for years for this moment. Seize your destiny. We cannot lose to these evil Trojans, as fortune is on our side. You are, I might say, you are already heroes. But now is your chance to become legend. And then I'm thinking the words I've got in here: destiny, legend, hero, fortune. There's no way that you could say to me, if you heard someone performing that properly, that you wouldn't be amazed by that. So what can I add? Well, do I have parentheses? Yeah, a little bit. What else could I do? Out there, somewhere beyond the walls, victory and untold riches awaits you. I might add an extra bit of sentence to give them an instruction. Using a modal verb, you must go and grab them. And finish with an exclamation mark. So victory and untold riches await you. You must go and grab them. And it's really, really important. You will notice, ladies and gents watching this, that I am not being precious about my work. I am changing it. Things that you write are not going to be perfect first time, every time. And what we're seeing a lot of is our sentences start okay, and then at the end, or in a second clause, the thing we're saying makes absolutely no sense and doesn't link to what we've started our sentence with. So this is a task that requires you to do some thinking, I'm afraid. And you need to be really, really ruthless with what you've written. because as you move through the rest of this year and into next year, you are going to have to be exhibiting editing skills to show that you understand the writing process. It is not okay just to have it written like this. Yep, perfect, done it. You need to consider your effect, you need to consider what words you're using and how that comes across. So take the time now to pause the video, go through and step 2, edit your battle speech. Hopefully you've done that now. And you rejoin me ready for the performance. So performing a speech can be a number of different things. You saw 3 examples the other day: Kid President, Winston Churchill and Martin Luther King. Now on the left we've got sort of a conference presentation, someone who's going to stand up and talk about a topic, and that's great. She is trying to give some information to you. But you need to remember you are the person on the right. You are a Spartan and you are trying to inspire your troops to fight. So if we go back to the piece that I just edited, I'm not going to read, "Spartans, you've trained for this moment for years. Seize your destiny. We can't lose to these evil Trojans, as fortune's on our side. You are already heroes, but now's your chance to become legend. Out there, somewhere beyond the walls, victory and untold riches await. You must go and grab them." Too quick, and not enough emphasis where there needs to be emphasis. It is going to take you a couple of times reading through to understand how you want to say it, when you want to pause for your men to cheer or to think properly. So let me show you another option. "Spartans, you have trained for years for this moment. Seize your destiny. We cannot lose to these evil Trojans, as fortune is on our side. You are already heroes, but now is your chance to become legend. Out there, somewhere beyond the walls, victory and untold riches await you. You must go and grab them." So you can see throughout that, I put emphases on different words. You must. Seizing your destiny is a direct address to each individual person. I haven't just read it. So take your time, rehearse it, and then see if an adult can record you, and then you can send that in to your teachers. And this is one of my favourite things, and a really good time for you to sort of show off your performing skills. So I wish you luck. Be a Spartan, not a teacher, and I will see you on the next tutorial.